So let me. This is the beginning of the business card video series I'm about to talk to you about with it, and I'm going to start out with our eCampus site with it. And if you go to course content, and if you go to business card section over here, there's a folder. I have business card. I have 3 of your first 3 articles I'd like for you to read on your own before you attempt to do your design and layout with it. And I like for you to download, and you can download all 4 of these, but the one that I have a document here is called Avery Business Card and QR Code, and it looks like this once you open it up with it. So this is the website. I need for you to go in avery.com and create a free account. That's the first thing you need to do. So it looks like this. Once you sign in, I'm going to go ahead and sign in because I already have an account already, but you create your own free account with this. Once you do this, and make sure after you log in, it should say hello, whatever the name in your profile that you put in there as well. Now, after you do this, I want you to leave this tab open for the time being, and let me come back to this this document that I just had you do. So what I've done is there's nothing for you to purchase, or don't create anything with it. You're going to do the layout. You're going to do the front and back. I'm going to print the business card for you. Everybody's going to what I've done is I've purchased this package right here. I want for you to note this number before you move forward with it. It is, the package is 5871 is the layout. It's a blank business cards that I'm going to have I'm going to give everybody with this. So 5871. Just put that in the back of your burner with it as well, and just keep that number in mind with it. So create this account for me. You don't have to purchase anything. There's nothing for anything. You're just doing the design. I am creating blank accounts. I'm going to have you roll out. When you send it to me, I'm going to print these things for you. The other piece is that what I need for you to do is, let me pause a second. I'm going to load up Photoshop, and I'm going to load up one of my past students' logo for you to take a look at, okay? Hold on. So I have loaded up Photoshop, and I've loaded up one of my past students' PNG file that he created on this. This is Ricardo Morales. This is his logo, and if you look at the way how it's a PNG, means that it is a transparent background. And what I'd like for you to do, if you're planning to do a transparent background, so whatever the background color is, it seeps through with it. It's just a cleaner way. There's only 2 formats. That's GIF and the PNG. That's transparent background with it. Let me just turn off the extras on here so we can see this a little better with it. So this is his logo with it, and I'm going to have to show you how to import this logo into Avery.com right now with it as well. All right, so this is saved to the local drive that I have, and this local drive contains, this is the actual file right now that I have right now. All right, so it's I'm going to minimize this, and I'm going to come over to the Avery account with it. So you just click on the Avery logo with it, or you come down to click on the my accounts and come down to projects for me, and it opens up these are my past 2 several of my students that I have uploaded, so I can print for them as well. So the first thing you need to do is start with a new project for me. Click on that. This is in Avery.com. In the quick search field, in the quick search, now these things it's a very simple application that you're going to be doing. If you look up here, they step you through step 1, tab 2, tab 3, and tab 4, and all of this. So if you do this right, if you follow 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you're going to save this format for me, and you upload this format through eCampus, I downloaded, I print out your business card. All right, so we're at step 1 right now. I'd like for you to go into the quick search field. Remember that number I was telling you about? What was that number? That number was 5871. So copy that and paste that number in the field for me and hit enter. And it should filter through. It has 3 layouts for you. Don't click on any one of it. This is the one I need for you to select. This is the one that says Clean Edge Business Cards, comma, wide print both sides. Please select this one. The one that says wide print both sides. If you select any other ones, I can't get it to work, and you can't do layouts on it as well. So select this one for me. All three of these are 5871. They're all three, but you need to select this one for me. So select it, and make sure it says wide print both sides, and you're going to do select templates with this. Now, as we come to this stage right now with it, so that's okay. You're welcome to pick any one of these layouts that you have. That's fine. I mean, you're not going to offend me if you pick any one of these. Or you can design your own. So if you design your own, you do select this design, which is a plain wafer. This is what this looks like. All right. Let me show you that this plan has two. There's a front sheet and there's a back sheet with it. Let me show you what Ricardo's card looks like with it. Let me come back here, and we're going to do this again with it. Don't worry. So let me go step back for a moment and show you one of the. I'm just going to cancel this. I'm going to go back to the beginning for a moment, and I'm going to pull up Ricardo's card for you to see what we're trying to achieve. So I'm going to come down to projects. Let me pull up Ricardo's right here, and we're going to just do open with it. And when we look at Ricardo's card with it, this is his front side. It speaks volumes to that he is a video editor, all right? And this is his name. The back side, what you're going to do is you're going to create a QR code with your email, with a live phone number, and with your concept skill sets in here. Don't put any software on here. These are concept designs and layout with it as well. Very important. So your QR code is going to be from, which I will show you. You're going to pull up another website that I have that's a QR code generator. This is very important, okay, when we come to this step right here. You're going to download that image. You're going to upload it and place it right here, all right? Now, when we get to that step, we'll do it, all right? But the first step is I want to show you this right now at the stage right now. So let me come back to that blank. I'm going to leave this right here. I'm going to start over from scratch. Like, remember how we did a new project and we went in, we do what? That 5871, and we selected the wide print both sides. Select this template and click on the blank one. Now that's if you want to design your own. You can filter through this and pick your own design. You're not going to hurt my feelings if you did that, believe me. So you're welcome to do that, or and then select one of these things and edit and upload your own logo. That's fine. I'm going to select this one for now. All right. So it's a blank one with it. So how do I get that logo inside into from here with my local drive that I have where the file is stored is this into that Avery.com website. If you come over to the left hand side over here, do you see where it says images on the left hand side, and you click on add images? There are various other places that if you already have a cloud storage to any one of these options, you could do that. Or in my case that I'm demoing here, it's coming from the local drive. Note, these are the supported file extension that it supports, including the SVG, the vector graphics with it as well. So look at the file size with it. Look at the size. It cannot exceed at 100 megabytes. Again, keep it as manageable as well. What do you want to do? Set the image background, etc., etc. I'm just going to show you to browse. In this case, I have the file already, and I'm just going to navigate to my local drive where I stored this thing, which is right here. Right, this is the PNG file. Making sure it does support the PNG file, and here it is with it. Note that the white that goes around this edge because it's transparent. If I want to change the background to bleed across this, and just click on the background up here, and I click on the black and I hit apply, and it looks like this. Again, this is just a small graphics tool application that you can control up in Avery.com with it. You could use the text, put a text layer on this thing, and put whatever you want to do on here. So I'm just going to let you mess with this. This is just the first part that we're doing, getting graphics into this logo with it as well. All right. So this is in a nutshell in how you get graphics and start doing the front side of this. Again, you need to put in your front name, your first name. Look through your design of your documents that I gave you, study it, and this is an example. If I want to put a text layer to this thing, I just click on text, and I pick the text background that I want, and the fonts and all that stuff with it. And I could say this is a Tess or Ricardo's name on this thing, video editor, etc., all the stuff with it, right? So I'm not going to redesign his Cardo with it as well. A really good key to know is there's an undo button here. Really good way how you can actually undo forward like anything in Photoshop. They try to give you the best format with it as well. Now, you're going to design one of these cards. It's going to reflect everything else on the other 9 cards on the page that I'm going to print out for you. Make sure you keep it in edit all mode, all right? And when you're done with this, on the front side, click on the back sheet. You can do the same thing. What you did to the front, you do to the back. Same thing. This time, the back side, you're going to import in the QR code. So my next video I'm going to create to show you is how you import in, how do you create the QR code and convert that QR code to your domain, to your QR code. Okay, so make sure you get this right for me. Okay, now before I move on, I want to take you over here, and if you can click on step number 4 for me. Do you see this where it says print and preview? It kind of gives you a whole layout for this. You can print this yourself, it doesn't matter, but what's important is this right here. You see the save button right here? I'm going to click on it, and I would like for you, make sure you save this in the right format for me, okay? So this is the format that I want to ask you to save it as. So when you save your QR code and your file extension and all the stuff with it, let's take it right here. Alright, so I would like for you to save this file, okay, call this thing Avery. Alright, that's fine, just do Avery underscore, what's that number, 5871, and put your first name, alright, first initial, and your full last name in this, and I would like for you to put the semester that you are. So I'm going to make sure it's either, this is spring 20, okay? That's all you have to do in this, all right? So for instance, if this is Avery 5871, I'm going to pick one. I'm going to pick Ricardo, Ricardo Morales. So this is what his file, when he says this, and let's say he attended my class for spring 20. This is what it looks like. All right. So this is an example that I would like to give you when I demo this with it. Save this file because this is the file that you're going to be uploading to eCampus. All right. So if you did that, and what you're going to do is you're going to put this in here with it. All right. And save to your account, okay, or download as a PDF. Okay, you can save it to your account. That's fine. Later on, you're welcome to download it. But you can also click save and download the PDF. This is the one I would like for you to download. Is this one right here? You see what I did? I click on save, and you see where it says download Avery project file. I need this file, not the PDF. Please download it as the Avery project file, and download this file. I'm using Firefox. This is what it looks like right here. So this is the file it looks like here. I'm going to download this. You upload this file to eCampus when you submit your Blackboard. I downloaded. I use this file to print your layout. Does that make sense? So just to clarify how you save and what has been submitted up here, okay? Make sure you have the right information. Alright, so this concludes the first part of business card for the front side. First end of the first video series of the business card.